Hey guys, welcome back to tutorial 4 in my series. Now, sorry if there's any weird pop-ups or stuff. The other video is uploading to YouTube at the moment, so stuff could happen. Tutorial 3 is what I meant by the other video. So last week we left off here with really no way to close the menu, which we can easily fix by taking the same label, popping that into an li. What's this? Just a glitch. Then we can add close menu down here. Next, we're going to make our font size bigger on our menu list. So go back here and say dot menu list li. And we're going to say font size is equal to let's do 40 pixels. That should be pretty big. So that's pretty big. Close our menu, open up our menu. Yeah, so I'd say that works pretty well. But that's big enough for most devices to read. But it's not centered, and everybody likes their menu to be centered. We are going to fix that right now. So if you remember from our last one, we centered our things using our header right here, or using code from our content. We're going to use extremely similar code to center this, and I haven't tested this yet, as I don't really test a lot of my videos, so this might get really weird. As you can know from the last one, I had to pause multiple times to fix it. So let's get started. In our li, our menu, we're going to want to set the width of our entire menu to be the menu list, position, relative, because this doesn't matter. And then we're going to set our width to be 100%. This means because we're going to set our position on these to be relative, and then our margin on those to also be like that. So first things first, we're going to say position relative to fix problems, and margin 0 auto. Now if we go back into our thing, click F5, it didn't do anything. I'll be back in a second. So I literally did nothing in that break, but I did come up with a way to fix this. We're not actually going to center them the same way. We're going to do it a different way. We're going to say position relative, and then width is 100%. Then in our menu list, we're going to want to set our text align to be center. This will align all of our text to the center, like that. But as you notice, it's 40 pixels indented. That's because by default, it's 40 pixels. The menu list is 40 pixels, so what we can do for each of these is say left minus 40 pixels. And that's just because it still thinks that we have bulletins. It just it doesn't think that it still thinks that we want bulletins. It just thinks that we reapplied them. So now it's centered perfectly. If we go down, it works like that, and we can close and open our menu. Pop back up, does nothing, but we still have this close menu link right here, if you haven't noticed. So let's fix that close menu link. So we're gonna this li, we're gonna say class close menu. That's all. Now we're going to head into here. We're going to say, when we're not at 600, we're going to say dot close menu, display none. And then when you do get into that 600, we're going to say close menu, display block. Now if we go back into our thing, it still displays it right here. But if we go big, it still displays it. Give me a sec. So I ultimately decided that instead of having to go through and figure out, sorry about that talking, ultimately having to go through and figure out why it wasn't working, it would be better to just pop in a div tag around this. And we're not gonna, because that'll actually add spacing, so the div doesn't look like it's part of the other menu links. So do there, and we're gonna say class close menu. Now it should work, I think. Boop-a-doo. Yep, see, it's gone, close, perfect. Perfection. Sweet. So that is pretty much it for our menu. It works pretty smoothly. Well, I'll get to making these into actual links later, because they aren't technically links right now. Next is we're going to add a social media share panel to the side. So first thing first, you're going to need to go out and grab some royalty-free images for your website that are social media links. So I'll go grab a link for those and put it in the description. Alright, so I just grabbed myself some social icons, so there will be a link to where I got them in the description if you're interested. So, hold on. Sorry about that. I just grabbed the wrong set of icons, which is sort of a fail on my part. Let's get started using them. So first things first is we're going to create a content panel for our icon. So div class share. And this will be our panel for our sharing. So all of my icons are 32 wides, 32 things wide. So we are going to use that, and we're going to make our panel width 32. So first things first, what we're going to want to do is we're going to go into our panel, and we're going to say dot share. We're going to say first things first, position fixed. We're going to make sure that this is always stuck to the side of our website. Number two, we're going to put it on the left, 0 pixels. And I'm going to do 4 icons. So we're going to set our height to be 4 times 32, which is 128 pixels. And we're going to set our top to be, let's just do 50%, 40%. I'll get to centering it better probably in another video, but for now, we're just going to do it like this. We're going to set our background color to white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Now, if we head into our browser and refresh, you can't really see it right now, but if we close, it won't show. I may have forgot to set a z index. So we can say z index 200. Check this out. Nope, still didn't work. Give me. So I realized I never set a width. We're going to set a width to 32 pixels because that's the width of our icons. And also, if you notice, I never put any content in it, so I just threw a C in it just for now. As you notice, we have a nice share panel right there on the side. So let's get started putting in our icons. So first thing first, you're going to need to delete your C if you did that. We're going to add a few things. First things first, we're going to add our first icon, which can be done by using an image tag. So image source is equal to, and then you have to figure out what your icon is. So I think we'll start out with, how about Facebook? That's pretty easy. So our source is O2, or icons slash O2 underscore Facebook.png. Close off your image tag, and I believe this works. F5 it, and as you can see, we have this nice Facebook share logo right there. Next, we're going to go add a few more. So we're going to add a break tag to break into our next line, and we're going to add a few more. So we'll do LinkedIn, which if you're using my program, you can just drag and drop, which is incredibly nice. Or the program that I use, not my program. Twitter and Pinterest. How about? Where's Pinterest? There it is. So pop that in right there, and that's it, I think. As you can see, we have our 4 social media links right there on the side, and they work great. We haven't really made them links yet, but when we do that, you'll be able to link them to wherever you want. Now, if you want to make them bigger, for example, say you don't have perfect 32-inch share stuff. Hold on, I'm just going to test. Okay, that still works. Say you don't have perfect 32-inch sharing stuff. If you want to make them bigger, what you do is first things first, go into here, and you say you set your width to whatever you want. So let's say we want it to be 40 pixels. Then what you do is in each image, say width is equal to 42, or is equal to, you have to do it this way, 42 pixels. And then you add that to each image that you have in your array of images. Quick. Right there, there, and there. Likewise. Now, if you'll notice, I did do 42, so I'll have to add I did do 42, so we're gonna have to add another 40 to this. So that'll be 168 in terms of height, because it will increase your image height. As you can see, still worked, but they're a little fuzzy because I didn't download the higher quality ones. So I'm just gonna undo all that and go back to my normal 32s for the end of this video. This has been about 10 minutes. Thanks for watching. Remember to check out the next video whenever I get it posted, and bye.